Okay, never mind. Not the first tournament. They're sponsored. With regards to that situation. But JuJu going to be coming in with Diddy Kong versus Belmont in situation. I will say, though, if Diddy is able to close the space on you, that is definitely a close situation where you're going to be taken off a pair off stage. So I do find it a little bit interesting to start off with, of course, this type of Belmont. However, this is a character that MonSoon has been playing for a long time. Able to get some really good results on him. I remember him taking doorstop in Game 3 while drunk with Belmont. I remember that, home sweet home. He's able to get a really good results as well in almost any tournament he goes to. So I want to see how he deals with this Diddy pressure that he's just trying to play.
Yeah, and it seems like a really determining factor is just ledge trapping on both regards and edge guarding both. And that banana seems to play a really key part because as you saw in the first stock, that banana was really able to get a lot of damage. Kind of keep the same pseudo even. Ooh, and that's going to be the first stock for MonSoon there with an easy ledge trap with the forward throw.
As you said before, ledge trapping is definitely going to be a big thing in this matchup. But I think it's going to be big if JuJu can like find other ways around those with that holy water. The big way to play around holy water is two options. If it doesn't go off the ledge and it like stays on stage, you stay on ledge. If it does go off ledge, you roll. Exactly. And there's other options you try to do with that play. If JuJu knows that conditioning, then he has some other options to get off the stage.
And as you see, we're seeing a really good use of the jetpack on stage, just to kind of really put a hitbox and make himself a threat range approach.
Ooh, that's forward smash gonna be taking it off the top.
Definitely.
This Chuck is in the chat saying, who does Prodigy play? Prodigy is from Central Louisiana. He plays, I'm mistaken, Palatata. So
I think it's actually a Zelda player. Like, might be a Palu Zelda.
Oh, it is a Palu Zelda co-main, if I'm not mistaken. So we did see a little bit of that. But yep, gonna be taking it to an even stack of towards the games. Trying to at least bring itself back in the situation.
Look at that on ledge again. And as you see, this monkey flip is really helping get around these projectiles.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a good burst option and good movement speed. Really just considered one of the best command grabs in the game.
Absolutely. Here we go, just MonSoon doing what usual, run a wall out with those holy waters and whips there.
Yeah, I want to see JuJu start baiting out that uppercut. It seems as if a lot of times he's just keeping up the same. What the hell?
Oh, wow. That axe just covering everything.
Yeah, it does seem as if like MonSoon's kind of just doing the same pattern. He's catching onto the fact that JuJu does want to burst in a lot of situations. That's like good counter options.
Yeah. It could be a little daunting, especially if you don't have a lot of experience in this matchup. You see a lot of projectiles going, and especially with Simon specifically, you get a lot more knockbacks, so those hits are really going to be tough.
Yeah, absolutely. JuJu trying to at least get a little bit of a nose stock, not trying to take too much damage here. However, MonSoon did a good job at spacing that out. JuJu has so much against that holy water throughout the entire set.
That match going to be kind of right into there. Ooh, no ledge trump there.
On stage game. Trying to, instead of like going for the blast, he actually just goes through. A lot of times JuJu has just been like doing that explosive on the stage, but really it's just, MonSoon has done so many like out of shield options to anti-air that.
Yeah. Oh, that up is going to be punished?
Yeah, see, this is why I think you have to start playing around the shield and start baiting it out, because those are even bigger if you can get that to read.
Exactly. There's a lot of whips happening here, but let's see if we can get a nice edge guard. Oh, the backer is going to take it.
Had the angle, had it calculated. JuJu bringing this to last stock.
Really impressive work, especially in a daunting matchup like this. Ooh, that shield's getting mighty low.
Yeah.
141, she's on that stage. She's going to go to ledge this time.
Oh, there's the fire, and there's the whip. And he's going to nay that one game.
Yeah. So game one going to MonSoon. Let's see if JuJu can adapt in these next few.
Okay. So sort of situation, I think the biggest thing that JuJu's sort of struggling with, there's two things. Of course, there's the holy water. A lot of those areas, he's struggling a little bit to get off the stage. But the biggest thing is MonSoon's shield.
Yes.
That can be punished so much more often. You have command grab to just beat that out. You have also just other ways to play it. You're playing one of the most mobile characters in the game. So you have other ways to move in the air or maybe like bait it out and dash dance with it.
Exactly.
I think it has to come to the fact that JuJu has to start mixing up and be able to mix through opponents. Because MonSoon is kind of just playing the same pattern. Throwing out this cross, throwing out the axe on the ledge, throwing out the holy water, and then just waits for JuJu to overextend, uppercut. Plays the same pattern. It works, and he keeps doing it. And I think it's going to come to the point that JuJu has to start playing to the pace of MonSoon and just starts watching MonSoon rather than himself.
Exactly, because a lot of this, with a lot of these hitboxes, Diddy has the movement and a lot of the frame data to even whiff punish a lot of the end lag, say from F tilt or things like that. So you can really just kind of close that gap and really get this place moving.
Yep. We're going to be taking it to Kalos with regards to the situation. Of course, I'm not really certain as to how this message does with regards down to Belmont. I do know Diddy does like FD style stage. It makes it very easier to get like oh, you're dead.
Oh no.
Oh, you did.
SD. Really unfortunate start.
Not like that. And unfortunately, you have to see what JuJu has to offer. But yeah, Belmont on Kalos could definitely set up some walls, but there isn't too much to run away from. I think that platform kind of messes up Holy Water too, so you can definitely see how that messes up a lot of those games.
MonSoon just kind of trapped on ledge here. Let's see if we can get around. Holy Water coming through.
Ooh. Again, so that uppercut really coming into clutch for MonSoon. Trying to get a little bit of that edge guard. I think a little bit of those bellers have been doing really well for JuJu at least escape the situation, because that is where Diddy struggles. At the beginning of the game, or the beginning of the set, we saw that JuJu was having so many issues getting off the ledge due to the axe. So he's been holding it and mixing up MonSoon in this situation.
Very good. Nice patience from MonSoon there to kind of really take his time with this match. Ooh, a little bit mistiming with the forward there.
I think that could have actually been an up smash if he spaced it better.
Oh! And the jetpack taking it.
Target acquired! Spectacular! Liking that play. And JuJu's gonna be at the top. I already said this a little bit earlier.
He's gonna get slightly overshooting that. Banana not really getting the punish on that after he had a shield. Carry, he's gonna get the off of it.
Okay, JuJu starting to get himself back in the game. I think I'm liking his counter pick. MonSoon's having issues to run away. He likes to turtle under some of those platforms and use those as extensions. Now without that, and only with the side one, he can't really just play in the face and get out of options. JuJu's using this to come back.
Yeah. One of the things I'm seeing JuJu do is a lot of slight hesitation, because the punish would be there, especially on the outer shield, but it would just be maybe 3 frames too late.
Okay. Right, down tilt to 4 there. Not able to get a little bit of that down there, but able to catch on to MonSoon. Funny enough, we did see JuJu just SD in the beginning, and now he's just been able to bring this back so dominantly to maybe get an even game. Trying to go for the barrels, but not able to get a punish. That cross has already been out on this Saturday.
And there's not really been much punishing from that uppie on stage here, so it's really nice to see and kind of keep that mix up.
Oh, I think I saw MonSoon teabag. Yep, he's trying to play the pace of the opponent. He knows the fact that it's starting to get a little bit too close, so he's starting to play the mental game.
Oh, he is. Yes.
Down tilt again. Yep. I think this is going to start getting to JuJu. You got 152%, and your opponent is just going to be playing around with you. Yeah. This should be the stock if you're able to get the Z-drop. I've yet to see JuJu go for any like Z-drop setups.
There you go. The banana and the up smash is going to be able to take that stock.
Okay. JuJu has to try and get this game. You know how to play the pace of the opponent. You went from being down the entire stock to back to even. This isn't impossible.
Absolutely
You can't let this down. You can't let these teabags get to you.
Exactly. Seems like a calm head. Got that grab and the down throw. Good conversions here. Good patience on JuJu's part.
Yeah, if he actually like overextended with the monkey flip, that was getting uppercutted. So nice option to at least tell you, like, I know how that space is gonna play.
Still no punishes on those, which is a really good thing for JuJu here. And now we're seeing really good adjustment playing around these projectiles.
Ooh, that was great!
Caught him
That was
with the
sick!
roll
I
lift.
saw Professor stand up. Yeah, he felt that shit. He felt
that. That last century.
Woo! Man sent him straight.